Remember a few hours ago? You remember a few hours ago when the Sixers won? They beat the Brooklyn Nets in Game 1 of the NBA playoffs, Round 1 there. Remember how happy I was, to start that stream? I was happy about that win. And a few hours later, a whole few hours later, ho ho, ho ho, I'm pissed, I'm mad, I'm irritated, I'm annoyed, I am tired of watching this Phillies team because they are driving me insane. I'm already at the point. I'm already at the breaking point right now. I'm already at the boiling point right now. I don't care that they got the win yesterday. I don't care because at the end of the day, it's irrelevant. It is irrelevant. We discussed this on Thursday after you lost that game, the first game of this 4-game set against Cincinnati, that you had to win the last 3 games because 2 out of 2, splitting this series is unacceptable. You can't do it. At this point in the season, with the way you're playing, you cannot afford a split. You cannot go 2-2 against the Cincinnati Reds. They are not a good team. You shouldn't be splitting against a bad team. And now you have to try and split because you lost today because you got blown out. Because your offense is nowhere to be found. Your offense can't hit with runners in scoring position. Oh, you scored 8 runs yesterday. Nice. Oh, good for you. You had a day where you actually hit with runners in scoring position. Oh, but that's been not the sample size over this course of the season. That's not been the norm. The norm has been not hitting with runners in scoring position, not getting clutch hits. You're getting constant guys on base, and they're not passing third. They're not passing second. They're just staying there. They're just stranded. Oh, isn't it glorious? Isn't it fun to watch? Oh, boy. Oh, joy. Boy, do I love watching this Phillies team. Boy, do I love not scoring runs. Boy, do I love how terrible our base running is. Boy, do I love how our starting pitchers cannot go past 6 innings. Oh, yeah, Taijuan Walker went 6 innings yesterday. Oh, joy. Good for him. We've had 2 pitchers so far this year go at least 6. That's nice. It's already nice to see that our bullpen is gassed. Andrew Bellotti, that has been used in 9 out of the first 15 games so far. He already looks like he's cooked because he has been overused. This bullpen has been overused because your starters can't go past 6 innings. Your guys can't hit worth a damn. I'm not talking about Stott. I'm not talking about Bowman. I'm not talking about Marsh because those guys have been the least of my worries. I'm talking about the stars. I'm talking about the big guys, the big names, because they're nowhere to be found. They're not. They're not. They're not. And I am losing my mind. I really am. I'm going crazy. This team is infuriating right now. And I don't want to talk about, they'll be fine in the long run. They're going to be fine when it comes summer and everything like that. This team's going to even out. I am done talking about that. You are 5-10 to start the year in a season where we had a team coming off of the World Series run. Major aspirations. Major. We were hyped. And this is what we're getting. This is the slop we are getting night in and night out. Starters that can't go past 5 innings. Most nights. I would say 95% of the nights. Hitters at the plate that can't drive in runs. A team right now that is hitting for 0 power. 0. I'm shocked when we hit a home run at this point. A team whose bullpen is already gassed. This is what terrible base running. This is the 9th time now. The 9th time in 15 games that we have gotten out on the base path. Trey Turner. I don't care that you're hitting 300, man. You look disengaged. What was that? What was that? Grounder, shortstop throws it away from first base. Turner is safe at first. Turner then goes to second. And out of all the time that it took the first baseman for the Cincinnati Reds to gather the ball, Trey Turner is thrown out by a mile. He's only halfway to second. Hustle, dude. Hustle. Are you not? Like, this dude is just jogging up the baseline. He's just jogging the second base. Oh, boy. Where do you think the ball went? Where do you think the ball went? Look! Look at where the ball's going! Look, Trey! You look disengaged. I don't care that you're batting 300. I need way more. Because I know what you can do. I saw that World Baseball Classic. I know what you could be. And that's what we signed you to do. And so far, yeah, I don't care that you're hitting 300. I don't care that you're getting on base. We need what you did in the World Baseball Classic. I don't care if people think I'm overreacting. Sorry. This is the slop I'm getting, and this is what this team has done to us. They deserve this. They do. In the first 15 games, they deserve this. It's absolutely sickening. 9 games? 9 times. 9 times in 15 games, you have it out on the base path. Of all the terrible base running. I can understand aggressiveness. I can understand that on the base paths. I don't mind aggressive midfield on base path. I mind it when it's dumb. I mind it when it's no call for it. I mind it when it's just stupid. Stupid. What Nick Castellanos and Kyle Schwarber did a week ago was stupid. Was stupid. And it happened again. All the base running mistakes that we made in Texas, in New York, home, against Florida. And now, it's still happening. It is still happening. We are 5 series into the year. 5 series, 15 games. And the base running mistakes are still happening. Rob, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? When is someone going to be taught a lesson that this is enough? This is not who we are. This is not what it should be. Yes, he did have a discussion with the team about the base running. It doesn't look like it's replicating like that on the field. After that talk, it just doesn't. The team didn't take those words into consideration. They didn't. They didn't. I don't know what to say. Because this team, you can't even enjoy a win. You can't, and I didn't even watch yesterday's game because I wasn't able to. Of course they won. And now yesterday, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant what you did yesterday. Because you followed it up with another goddamn dud. This is a team that you should be crushing. This is a team that you should be easily winning, and you're struggling against the Cincinnati Reds. You struggled against the Marlins, a team that you handled easily last season. Right now, I don't want to hear, oh, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Once Bryce Harper gets back, they'll be fine. Once they get healthy, they'll be fine. I want to be good now. I want to be good now. Look at the Tampa Bay Rays. I know they just lost 2 in a row, surprisingly. I want to be the Tampa Bay Rays. I want to be some of these other teams that are around baseball right now. And don't give me the crap that, oh, some teams are struggling that were expected to be good. Don't give me the St. Louis Cardinals, they're 6-9 to start the year. The Houston Astros, they're 6-8 to start the year. The Seattle Mariners are 6-8 to start the year. All these other teams. Who else? The Padres, they're 7-8 to start the year. The Dodgers, they're 7-7 to start the year. I don't want to hear it. Granted, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't care. I don't care. You are 5-10. You are 5-10. You are 1 win better than the goddamn Washington Nationals. 1 win better right now than the Washington Nationals. And I don't even know how this team would fare against the Nationals right now with the way they're playing. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know. And we handled our business against Washington last year. I don't know how we would fare against them right this second. I couldn't tell you. Let's look at some of these other teams. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they're 9-6. Will that keep up? I have no idea. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear that some of these other good teams are struggling to start the year. You're 5-10. You're 5-10. I don't care that you're injured. You have enough talent. You have enough talent to tread water. You did that last year when Harper went down. You did. You did. What's the issue now? What's the issue now? Are these losses just too substantial? Yes. Rhys Hoskins is a huge loss. And I hope people realize that. But you still have enough talent. You still have enough talent. Bryson Stott, Brandon Marsh, and Alec Boehm have done their due. Trey Turner. JT got off today. He actually did some hitting yesterday. But is JT going to do anything? Is Kyle Schwarber going to be consistent? Nick Castellanos, is he going to hit for power? I don't know. And is this pitching staff going to finally go past 6 innings consistently? Are we going to see a 7-inning performance one day? Ever? Yeah, Matt Strahm pitched today. He's been excellent for you. He was due for a bad one. Had something going on with his hand, losing command, losing the strike zone. Shit happens. He's been excellent for you in the first 2 starts. But where was your offense? Where was your offense today? Where was your offense? And then Rob Thompson, in the grand scheme of things, yes, Bilotti has been good this year. But the guy is clearly gassed. He's pitched in 9 out of 15 games so far. Maybe we should stop using him so much? He's on pace to pitch 97 games. He is clearly being overused. But no, let's keep bringing him out. Let's keep trying to get the corpse of Andrew Bilotti out there. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. Because we have nothing else to do. We have nothing else there in that bullpen to bring out. And this bullpen is clearly gassed already. It's a joke. Just looking at this game. Like I said, Stott, 1 for 4. He extends his hitting streak again. Boehm had a hit in this game. He had 2 walks. Boehm and Stott were the least of your worries. Marsh, he went over today, but still, I feel like he's the least of your worries. Edmundo Sosa, 2 for 2. Surprisingly, he's been good with the bat. But I'm looking at your top guys. Trey Turner over 3. Kyle Schwarber over 3. Nick Castellanos over 4. Where are you guys at? You know what the funny thing is? Josh Harrison pitched today. So far this year, we've had 2 times already. We've used a position player. 2 times already. 2 times. I believe it was that Saturday in Texas we used a position player. And today, we used a position player against the goddamn Reds. Against the Reds. Over 6 runners in scoring position. And once again, the game's tone was set from the first inning. Your 2 leadoff guys get on. Stop. Double. Leadoff double. Leadoff doubles are nice. Turner walks. What happens next? Schwarber pops up. Castellanos strikes out. I believe Marsh struck out. So, don't you just love leadoff doubles that don't score? That just stay there at second base? Don't you love that? Don't you? He's pitching. Strahm struggled, obviously. He allowed his first runs today. Will Myers killed him. Bilotti, the first pitch he threw was a 3-run shot. Moore, basically, he came into the ball game. That was waving the white flag. Soto pitched. He had another clean inning. 11 pitches. Vasquez came in. Harrison pitched the 8th. Oh boy, he allowed 5 runs. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be. Will Myers was 4 for 5 with 5 RBIs and 2 home runs. 4 for 5. The goddamn Cincinnati Reds we are struggling against. Are we serious right now? We're struggling against this type of team. God. I can't even think anymore. Because this team right now sucks. It's not enjoyable. It is not enjoyable at all. And I don't want this to ruin what the Sixers did earlier, but right now it is. Because I can't enjoy baseball right now. I cannot. It is hard for me to watch other games around the league because I know my team is sucking. It was like that with the Flyers this year. I did watch hockey around the league, but sometimes it was hard because my team wasn't good. Even though I expected that. But right now, I barely watch baseball and I love baseball. But right now, my team sucks, and it's really just force me to not watch because I can't enjoy it when my team's not good. This is aggravating, man. They're unwatchable 15 games into the year. Unwatchable already. And I don't want to hear that they'll be fine. I don't want to hear that. And granted, if you want to think like that, go ahead. I am not telling you not to. But right now, my views were big for this team. A lot of our views were big for this team. And this is unacceptable. This is embarrassing. 5-10 to start the year. I don't care what other good teams are not doing either. Be different. Don't be the team that struggles. Look at some of the other teams that are doing good. The Braves, they're 10-4. Be the Braves. The Brewers, they're 10-4. Be the Brewers. The Blue Jays are 10-5. The Rays are 13-2. The Minnesota Twins are 10-5. It's ridiculous. I haven't had an ounce. The only time I've had fun watching this team was probably the walk-off against Cincinnati and maybe the blowout against Miami. Besides that, I have not had an ounce of fun watching this. It's been pain. It's been agony. Anger, frustration. Not an ounce. Not a single ounce of fun. And when is it going to end? When is it going to end? Oh, joy, we got Nola on the mound tomorrow. Got Nola on the mound tomorrow. Is he going to hit a wall in the third inning? Is he going to get tired in the third inning after throwing 20 pitches? Is he going to get tired then? What are we dealing with? Spencer Howard type of fatigue at this point with Nola? This team has so much work to do. They do. Yeah, Sean, yes. You can win and lose a division in April. Don't tell it to the Mets, though, because they could have had the division locked up. They choked. But, yeah, that point stands. But, yes, you can win and lose a division. Like, seriously, I had division aspirations this year. I'm tired of being the wild card. I'm tired of being, the last team in. I want to be an upper echelon. I want to be a team that's, in the driver's seat. I want to know what that feels like. Every season, going through, it's an uphill battle, slow start, having to grind through the season. Like, seriously, do you understand the pace that they were on last year when Girardi got fired? When Thompson came in, that pace of winning is so hard to replicate. They were on a winning percentage of what, 650? 650% winning percentage. Does anyone realize how hard that is to replicate? And how hard that is to do every single year, and how taxing that is? I'm tired of that. I want to be in first place from the get-go. I want to be winning. I want to have fun watching my team. I don't want to be struggling to the Reds. I don't want to be struggling to the Marlins this early on. I don't care where we were at last year, 20-29. That type of winning that you did last year, and you still struggled in September, but that type of winning that you did throughout the summer, it's so impossible to replicate. Will this team do that? I don't know at this point with the way that they're playing. I don't know. Is there a panic button hit in my system? No. But am I annoyed? Am I frustrated? Do I hate this team right now? Yes. Because this team, 15 games in a year, already unwatchable. It's a joke. It is a joke. And when is it going to turn around? I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Because right now, it's terrible. Right now, it's annoying. It really is. It just is. I don't know when it gets fixed. It's just absolutely annoying. It just is. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone right now. Very unprofessional of me, but just checking on some things. It's ridiculous. It really is. Nothing much else to say about this game because that's how dreadful it was. You got Nola on the bump tomorrow. Nola on the bump. He's going to hit a wall in the 3rd inning. Going against Luis Cessa. Luis Cessa has a 7 ERA. 7 ERA. If we score 2 runs tomorrow, I'm going to blow it even more of a gasket than I did today. Even more. Even more. Even more of a gasket if we lose tomorrow. If you lose a series, even though splitting the series is still unacceptable, losing a 4-game series to the Cincinnati Reds, I'm going to explode. I'm going to explode. It's ridiculous. Let's go to the hotline. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of talking at this point about this team. Let's hear what you guys have to think. Got a call from Sean here. Let's see what Sean has to say. Wait. Try this again.
Had from the Sixers' performance, the Phillies dashed for us. Luckily, I didn't get to see the game, which was probably a good thing. I'm just going to say a couple things real quick. Number one, if the Phillies don't get their act together, they're on the verge of being irrelevant in that city. I mean, you have the NFL draft in 2 weeks, and if the 76ers can somehow find a way to get by Boston or at least be competitive, the Phillies are going to be an afterthought. Number two, I know that it's a big-time event, and a lot of people watched it, and the guys enjoyed playing in it. But how much did the WBC take out of our roster? Trey Turner hasn't been the same. Realmuto hasn't been the same. Schwarber's been awful. You know, then you had injuries to Suarez getting ready for the WBC. I kind of wonder if it was more of a hindrance than a help. And third and final, you know, I see a lot of comments, and I've read a lot of comments on Twitter and such about, you know, it's too early to panic, don't push the panic button, et cetera, et cetera. I think we're reaching that point, folks. I mean, I don't even care if they win tomorrow. This series against Cincinnati is an epic fail. I mean, you split with that team. You lost 13-0 to that team. I mean, you can dig yourself so deep of a hole early that you may not recover late. I mean, heads got to roll here from Dombrowski to Thompson to the players on down. This is an embarrassment, disgusting, and unacceptable.
Yeah. Agree on every point. Did the World Baseball Classic zap the powers from our players that went there? Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, JT Realmuto? I don't know. But yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I wish the NHL playoffs started too. I wish they did. They don't start till Monday. Remember when the Sixers were in the, they had their stretch in the playoffs last year, and the Phillies won a few series. They were playing actual good baseball, but no one was paying attention. Does this team need that? Because if they do, that's sad, in my honest opinion. Damn, no Ricky Bowen post-game live. He was probably at the Sixers game. Embarrassment. Yep. Slop. No excuse should be on a winning team. Yep. Wish our players had my intensity. If they had my intensity, we'd be where Tampa Bay is. How many legitimate teams have we played so far? I guess 2, if you count Texas, because so far they're the first place in the West. So Yankees and Texas. But since then, we played teams that we easily handled last year. No other words, yep. Dan Baker may be the only guy doing his job well so far. Nothing comes easy. Yeah, sadly. Yep, Josh Harrison has pitched twice already. Chuck Fletcher levels up bad. unacceptable, unwatchable. Yep, they need to adopt a World Baseball schedule the same way the NHL has for the Olympics. Who knows? Who knows? But that's where I'm going to call it today, folks. I've done enough talking today. Enjoyed the Sixers, and now I hate the Phillies. That's what my day has been. So, thank you for joining as always. Do not forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Do not forget to drop a like. Don't forget to check out everything in the description. Hit that subscribe button. I will greatly appreciate that. Also, use the code TTPSPORTS, $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. It's a great deal. Don't pass it up. Thank you, everyone, for joining today and from the Sixers game earlier.